Hey everybody, so I was just coming up to give a little PSA. I started the weekend check-ins with the Zodiacs yesterday. I was supposed to finish them today, but your girl is down. Like, I'm not feeling well, so, self-care is a thing. But I just wanted to get up and apologize for not being able to finish the readings or whatever, what have you. Your girl is in the bed, okay? But I did have a message, and I'm not pulling cards. This is just a download or whatever, what have you. And it's about the ancestors. Like, they're trying to get their descendants to clean up some ancestral karma. Understand that some of the things that the descendants may be going through is not even their own. Issues like limited beliefs that have been passed down through the bloodline, beliefs about money, beliefs about relationships, beliefs about how to spiritually connect. It's a lot of entanglement that is going on, and it's like, since we're, as a collective, we're shifting consciousness and people are starting to wake up, like, and become more spiritually and be more in tune and understand that spirituality is not religion, and understanding the difference and understanding that, yes, you can have a doctrine or a belief, spiritual belief that you ascribe to, but spirituality is something different. And the ancestors are like at this place where they're looking down at their lineage and they're like, yo, they just don't know. They just don't know. And it's like, once they pass on, and I feel like this is like fairly close. So like, if you had an auntie or a mother or a father or an uncle or a grandfather or someone that, raised you, that has passed on, like, this is the message coming from them. They're like, look, we did the best that we could. We didn't know what we didn't know. Now that we're here on this other side, we see things so much differently. And they want you to see them differently now, instead of waiting until, this physical body is over. The existence in this physical body is over, and then you go back to, the spirit realm, and you be like, yo, why you didn't tell me? So if things are turning out kind of weird, you're getting weird, I don't know, intuitive hits is what I call them, downloads, things are happening in your reality that, is bringing your attention to other parts of yourself. Just understand that this is like a ripple effect. Some of this stuff isn't yours. Some of the anxieties and phobias and fears that you have are not yours. They are urging you and, wanting you to get in touch with your roots. Research their life, research the lives of their parents if you can. Like, trace your lineage, your genealogy, know who you are, know where you came from, know what your DNA makeup is, because there's an upgrade coming. There's an upgrade coming, and they want you to be equipped to be able to handle it, A lot of people, when they go through ascension, they become depressed. They become, anxious. A lot of them start to exhibit, mental debilitating issues, mentally debilitating issues, schizophrenia, bipolarism, manic, massive depressive, things of that nature, because they've been tapped in and they weren't ready. So they're asking you to get ready. Prepare yourselves, understand how energy works, understand how it moves through the bloodline and is passed on from generation to generation. Understand that the traumas and things that they had, that they had to live through, they passed some of that down to you, and we're not in that place now. This generation is here to do something extraordinary. That's why it's so important for us to have a spiritual relationship with the universe, God, source, spirit, not just a religious one. And don't get me wrong, I grew up in the church, was in the choir, mass choir, junior choir, went to Sunday school, retreats, all that. But I've always been interested in other religions, other theologies, other beliefs, and I did my research, and I know for a fact that religion kind of puts a box on spirituality. It's so much bigger than any one doctrine, and if you research them, they kind of all marry in one way or another. It's like they took one big book, one big story, and they chopped it up and made it suit them and their people forever, however way it works. Take it for what it is. That's what I got. I got a picture of a big ass book. I got a picture of people snatching chapters out like, okay, this is my chapter, this is my chapter, this is my chapter. And they're taking that chapter and they made it bigger. They made that into a doctrine, if that makes sense. It's so much bigger than that and all of that as well. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, maybe that's why I'm not feeling like the best. There's like a lot of energy going on, like my stomach hurts, my head is woozy, I'm not coughing or nothing. I don't feel drained, like energetically drained. I actually feel energized. I feel like, but my body is just, and that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, because, everything travels in the blood. The blood is sacred. Why do you think that blood magic and, using blood on certain types of things, signing your name on your intentions and signing your name and dropping your blood on it, that junk is powerful. Like there's power in the blood, and there's knowledge in the blood. And sometimes, you got to do, when I say go within, do that introspection, go within and feel, and let the movie, let the story play out for you. I found out a lot about my lineage through non-conventional ways. The people, the women in my family, and the men too, but the women in my family are very special in that way. We have people that can, we have family members that can see, disease and ailments and sickness in another and help them remove it without surgery. We've got other witches that can communicate with them and actually speak to our ancestors. We have others that are good with crystals and others that are good with astrology, and we have some that know a little bit about everything. It's just like everything is divided in the blood. It's all in your blood. So know your bloodline, know your family's history, know the trials and tribulations they went through, and try and see, how they would be feeling, and if these fears that you have that are stopping you from achieving the greatness and the peace and the harmony and the prosperity that you want to live a life free of judgment and projection and fear, not your ideas about money and how you get it and how to keep it, your ideas about relationships and what they look like and what they mean, even about other cultures and things of that nature. It's like, it's so intricate. Like, what I'm seeing is so intricate. And the ancestors want you to know, like, don't fear the change, embrace it. They're here to help you and guide you through it. It's something that needs to be done, and be patient. Be patient and be kind to yourself and be kind to others during this process and during this time, compassion, compassion, you know, it's a gift. You don't always, you know, might have to talk to people or family members that you didn't even know, that you never wanted to speak to again, but they may have the answers. You know, you might actually have to do some legwork and research, but they'll tell you who you need to research. They'll guide you to where you need to look. You know, it's like, it's so amazing how this universe works, you know. But yeah, so at any rate, that's what it is. Didn't plan on being in camera. That's why I had it on my, wall over here. But I wanted you to feel me, you know? Like, feel me. Like, I can feel them. I can hear them. I can see what they're trying to get me to see. You know, sometimes it's straightforward. Sometimes the signs and signals and synchronicities that you get are going to be straightforward. Like, there's going to be no doubt. But other times, you're going to have to do some research to get confirmation, and you will find it. You will find it. And you'll know what it applies to in your life. You'll know where the stagnation is in your life, and you'll know how to shake that shit free. You know, thereby freeing yourself, freeing them, and freeing the ones that come after us. Not just your descendants, your children, your grandchildren, but your cousins, you know, your aunties, your uncles, you know, everyone that's in your bloodline, maternal and paternal sides. There's work to be done. And this is another way that this is going to help humanity elevate, because you're not bound by things of the past. When they say, you know, let go of things that no longer serve you, that includes that stuff, because it's not even yours. It's not even yours, you know, but it's residual energy. Everything is energy, people. Everything is energy. Everything is a vibration. If you go through a traumatic situation, believe you're passing that shit on. You're passing that on. You're passing on the fear of success. You're passing on being unable to commit. You're passing on feeling like, you know, you have to work hard for the money. You're passing on these ideas and these beliefs and these fears. You know? So, you know, basically that's what I've got. There's so much more, but I can't right now. I'll try and come back up and get some more if I can. But yeah, so I'm sorry to the other zodiac signs. You know, the weekend will be over probably by the time I'm, you know, able to get back to doing that. But I'll make sure that I get everyone taken care of, okay? I do appreciate your patience. I appreciate your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your love and support and energy. I hope that you all have a blessed and prosperous and harmonious and peaceful weekend. If you guys have to work, I hope you have a smooth day at the J.O. Busy. Okay, for those of you that don't have to work, enjoy your time with your family and resting and self-care and all that good jazz. Okay, so yeah, that's it. You guys have a great night and a great weekend. Be blessed. I love you. Sending you all love, all light, all wisdom and knowledge. You know, growth, expansion, mastery of self, mastery of the soul is the name of the game, guys. It's a process. It takes time. It's not going to happen in a month. I'm telling you now, it's going to happen. It's going to take a couple months. That's what I'm getting. 2-3 months maybe. but you will see results, and you will understand, you know, what they're trying to get you to see. You know, my great-grandmother comes to me all the time, and she says, you must understand the magnitude of the power that you hold. You must understand the magnitude of the power that you hold. And you need to feel and understand and identify with the power that you hold to exact change and transformation in your lives and literally your bloodline. You know, each individual works as a whole. In the long run, in the grand scheme of things, we are all connected. We are all connected. So the work that you do for your bloodline, and the work that I do for my bloodline, and the work that another does for their bloodline, it all works out to elevate humanity and our consciousness. All right, we'll keep up the good fight. Love you guys. Peace.